Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to more Devil Survivor 2. Last time, what happened last time? I don't know, we talked to people. It's been a day, I went to bed, and now I'm up and apparently we talked to people and learned things. Oh yeah, we learned about, we're in the third world or some shit. Bad stuff's happening, there's a battle. Sometimes I don't prepare for these episodes.
Looks like everyone's here. Let's begin. I suppose I'll report first. Fumi and I did some looking into Chief Miyako's plans, as well as ways to get to the Akasha Stratum. Unfortunately, we turned up few results. We've gone to the Akasha Stratum before, by terminal, when we fought Polaris, but we needed the power of the Dragon Stream and Psyduke to make that happen, and neither of those are available to us right now.
Yeah, if we had some other way to get there, we could... I can't think of anything offhand. In regards to Chief Miyako's plan, the one that involves our sacrifice, I combed through the GIPS database, but I couldn't find a single mention of it. I'm thinking the only person who knows about the Chief's plan is the Chief.
Sounds like we gotta go straight to the source on this one, though I have a feeling she won't want to tell us much.
And though I wasn't able to find much reliable intel on Arcturus, there was one thing that caught my attention.
Oh? What's that?
Well, in my opinion, GIP's forces are far too concentrated in the area around the Sky Tower. Yeah, Psyduke's held there, and yeah, it's creating the strongest barrier, but it seems like too much, even for that. Well, suffice it to say, I'm suspicious. Maybe there's something going on.
A secret behind the Sky Tower.
As for me, I searched through our records and GIP's copies of ancient manuscripts in hopes of finding out what's causing his anomalies. But I found nothing that matched his symptoms, physical or spiritual. All we know is, it started acting up when Spica appeared. So at the very least, it's likely related to Spica, or the Triangulum as a whole.
Hina and I were trying to track the movement of GIP's agents, but something's off. It didn't seem like they were searching for us. I mean, like they weren't even trying to.
Maybe they don't care to capture us.
Huh? Why wouldn't they?
They'd waste so many resources trying to take us down, it's probably not worth it. Besides, even if they capture us, they know we'd probably just escape again. It would be a waste to dedicate personnel to that. Unless... it's possible Chief Miyako's plan is still in its early stages. She may want to leave us alone until she needs us.
What the?
This is bad stuff. Oh. Oh, those are boom booms. I'm guessing it's here. Oh man, it's a cheese grater. Yeah, it's a cheese grater. Cool. Like, I got nothing for you.
Yeah! Don't tell me that thing is...
Daichi, use your diplomacy.
What are you trying to get me killed? That thing!
Sorry,
it's...
I'm getting a drink. I need to have a drink before I fight the cheese grater.
You're right. Everyone check your app. It's Arcturus.
That's really Arcturus?
Are you kidding me? It can't just pop up like this. I'm not ready yet.
You were never ready.
Huh, your body, it's happening again. It really is caused by the appearance of the Triangulum. That means if we defeat Arcturus...
Take this, sucker! What the hell? My attack isn't working!
All right. Well, how about this one?
The one time we all attack it once and it does nothing. Do that more often, assholes.
No way. That did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
EBE's team affinity for fire, ice, and oh.
Is this one of Arcturus' skills?
I've seen this before. My head. What is this?
Oh, hey.
Guys! I remember now. I remember it happening. Arcturus killing us. No. No. It's going to happen again. We're all gonna die. No!
I remember too.
Oh, neat. It's been
Pull
contained.
yourselves together. Is everyone all right?
Miss Miyako!
I shall hold Arcturus at bay, but I cannot restrain it for long. Fall back while you still can.
What about you?
There's no need for your concern. Once I am sure of your safety, then I will retreat as well. Now go!
Come on, guys! We don't stand a chance against that thing! We gotta run!
Oh.
Damn it, demons!
We'll do as she says.
Sure.
Well, we need to get out before she dies. Fine then. If that's the case, we need to get there. Which means we have to go through all of that. Fine then. Can I just dispatch one? You pathetic fools. Oh no. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Thankfully, if we hit within a range, nothing's actually going to touch me. All we got to do is make it over there. Man, part of me wants to cut a large chunk of that fight because that was the most boring thing imaginable. And we'll see when I'm cutting together videos. It's like, hey, run in this direction.
Is everyone okay?
I'm not. Let's hurry to a safer place.
Yeah, got it. I think we made it.
Yeah. I wonder if Miss Miyako is all right.
Miyako-chan's strong, but up against a monster like that, I hope she got away safe. When we were fighting Arcturus, I remembered everything. Our last battle with that beast. Dying. All of us dying.
Me too. The memory of Arcturus killing me just flashed into my mind. The same thing happened to me. It was exactly the same as the dream. I saw my death at its hands. It wasn't a dream after all. It was real. It happened. That means this really is the third world. And in the second one we died. We failed. This is so terrible.
What are we supposed to do? There's no way we can beat something that strong!
Nothing worked.
Our attacks, even our demons were useless against Arcturus. And that ability it used on us. It's too much. It's too powerful.
First it weakens us, then a scorching flame burning everything in sight. The other Triangulum we faced pale in comparison to Arcturus's power.
It doesn't seem that strong to me because it only did cool shit in cutscenes.
What's wrong, Otome?
When we were fighting, his body started to show the anomaly again. Are you all right now?
I'm okay.
Well, as long as you say so, I suppose. When I regained my memories of our earlier battle with Arcturus, you weren't there. If that battle really did happen before, maybe you actually didn't exist in that world. But why wouldn't you? Does it have something to do with these anomalies? We first saw it with Suika, and now with Arcturus. I think that must be it. Something about the Triangulum causes it to happen. It's the most likely lead we have. That said, if we destroy the Triangulum, it might be enough to heal him, right? And Arcturus is the last of them. But how are we supposed to defeat something like that?
I hate to say it, but as we are right now, we'll never stand a chance against Arcturus. We need to regroup and tend to our injuries.
Looks like that's our best shot right now.
The might of the beast.
Arcturus, I must admit, is a formidable opponent. It is not the administrator of the Triangulum for nothing.
It's kinda unfair if you ask me. Nothing we did could hurt it at all. Plus, somehow it weakens us first, then strikes where it has an advantage. We'd be goners if Miyako-chan hadn't shown up.
I know. Saved by our own enemy.
I wonder if Miyako-chan made it out okay. I hope she's all right.
Me too.
She put herself in danger just to save us. Worrying's not gonna solve anything. I mean, why'd she bother helping us anyway? We're her enemies. It couldn't have been out of goodwill or crap like that. She must have had some other plan in mind. You think so?
It's so hard to get a read on her.
I know. Oh, there's one more thing. Something strange happened when I remembered our first fight against Arcturus. I kinda saw something. Somehow, I'd survived until the end of the fight with Arcturus. And I think we actually defeated Arcturus in that world.
Did you finish it off?
I wish. Man, that'd be something, right? But actually, one of its attacks hit me and I got knocked unconscious.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
When I came to again, Arcturus was gone. The only ones left were Yamato, Psyduke, and me. Then, a few moments afterwards, I died.
Does that mean Chief Yamato and Psyduke were able to defeat it? Maybe they have some clue about how to destroy Arcturus. If only we had Psyduke. Maybe we could ask Chief Miyako to release him.
If she'd do that, I'm sure all together we could find some way to stop Arcturus. But that'll never happen. It's too risky. She'd never listen to us and release Psyduke just like that.
I mean, how else are we gonna win?
And I'm sure she'd just try to capture us again. We still don't know what she's planning on doing with us.
That's true, too. So, Psyduke is imprisoned in a device powered by the Dragon Stream. If Chief Yamato were here, he could use his dominion over the Dragon Stream to release him.
That means we need Yamato with us again.
But Psyduke said he's in the Akasha Stratum. The problem is, how do we get there?
A way to the Akasha Stratum, huh? The last time we went there to fight old Polaris, we had to strengthen the terminal with the power of the Dragon Stream. Even after that, Psyduke still had to pitch in some of his power to help us get there.
And now we've got neither. No Dragon Stream and no Psyduke.
There you all are. We have a situation. Fumi hacked into the JIP system and grabbed some intel. It's bad.
What happened?
It seems Chief Miyako has been severely wounded.
What? Did Arcturus get her?
That seems to be the case. The file said that she was injured during combat operations against Arcturus. She's retreated from the front lines to receive medical attention.
Miss Miyako, is she going to be all right?
I believe so. We have no idea how extensive her wounds were, but it appears they weren't fatal.
Phew. Thank goodness.
But she was injured trying to protect us.
Yes, that's right. We found some intel on Arcturus as well. It seems it has shut down.
Did she defeat it?
No, not if the transmissions we hacked were anything to go by. But we know Arcturus ceased all activity after Chief Miyako retreated. This is where the problems begin. When Arcturus shut down, the void began spreading even faster.
The void is spreading faster? But no!
Unfortunately, it has absorbed Yokohama completely and is spreading at an incredible rate. According to Fumi's calculations, all of Japan will be consumed within 10 hours.
Whoa, 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 no way! That's freaking impossible!
You've got to be kidding me!
Arcturus is likely the cause behind the increased speed of the void. It's possible that Arcturus shut down in order to concentrate its efforts on that increase. Defeating that monster is the only way to stop the void. But as it stands, we have no means of doing that.
Yamato and Psyduke could help us win.
I agree that having the Chief and Psyduke would be best, but we have no way of getting their help. How can we even know for sure that they'd be able to?
Actually, when we fought Arcturus in the previous world...
Ah, then it's almost certain that Yamato and Psyduke would know how to destroy Arcturus. We'll just have to rescue them both, won't we? The problem is, how do we get to the Akasha Stratum?
Last time we needed Psyduke and the Dragon Stream just to get there. We have neither.
Very well. Fumi and I will continue searching for a way into the Akasha Stratum. It seems like our only option. We used a terminal to reach the Akasha Stratum when we sought out Polaris. Perhaps if we focus our research on the terminal systems and things like them, we'll discover something useful. The rest of you should do some recon and get a handle on the current situation. We'll need a solid grasp on how far the void has spread.
Understood. Joe and I will handle that. I wanted to check on the shelters as well, just to make sure there's no trouble for the evacuees.
Excellent, but I think you need more than just the two of you. Bon, Kujo, could you help them?
Roger, roger, General Makoto. Leave it to us.
We're on it.
You all should split up and see exactly where the perimeter of the void now falls. As for the rest of you...
I'll keep running tests on him to see if I can get to the root of the anomalies.
All right, let us know as soon as you find something. I'm counting on you.
I'm gonna head over to see Arcturus. It may have suddenly shut down, but I want to check up on it. I'll keep you company, Kata. You shouldn't go alone. Whatever. You want to tag along, no one's stopping you.
Very well. Be careful, both of you. On second thought, Shijima, Nita, you should accompany them. It might be dangerous to scout Arcturus. It's best to play it safe.
Roger. Oh man. It's sound asleep, right? Totally shut down? Arcturus isn't just gonna wake up the moment I get there.
Understood, Makoto. We'll head out soon.
And you, if you're feeling well, you can help out with either team, at the Void or with Arcturus. Let's get to work.
Seems we have a few different ones there, and then some talky stuff. Ruin waiting, demons abound, expansion of the void. I guess I'll do this one.
Oh, hey.
Did you come to check on Arcturus as well?
Yeah.
I thought so. Arcturus freaks me out more than anything right now. Anyways, this is the closest we can get to Arcturus with all those Gyps agents guarding the area. From what I could see, it doesn't look like Arcturus is moving.
If only we had some sort of countermeasure against it.
You want to fight it?
Charging in blind against that monster is suicide.
I mean, they only do it in scenes, so technically it's an artificial strong guy because everything in here is gameplay. So we have no idea if our attacks would work. They've just said they don't work. Now, if they had presented me with a fight in which it had an ability that said it neutralizes our damage, then I agree. But it's only in scenes, so I really don't care.
We gotta think of a plan. But I got nothing.
Those Gyps agents look pretty nervous, too. Everyone's on edge.
No human attack can hurt that thing. Looks like those Gyps agents are pretty worried. Plus, Miyako-chan's out of the fight for the time being.
Well, Arcturus definitely isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Sitting around here won't do any good.
Kind of bullshit how this Triangulum is stronger than Polaris. You would think that, whatever, this is an administrator too. I guess it's kind of the same thing, but still, a little ridiculous.
I agree. We should help out our other friends. Yeah, I guess that's all we can do right now. Well, come on, let's get out of here. You should go check.
Should I go with you?
What? No. I'll be fine. Now scram.
Alright, more things are opening up, but I believe we should do all the non-character ones.
Thank you so much. They would have killed me if it weren't for you.
Yeah, no worries. It was a breeze.
Just doing our job, ma'am. No thanks is needed.
Still, I'm so grateful for all you've done. Goodbye, you two. Thank you.
Hey there.
Trying out some pickup lines?
What? No, I'd never do that. Why would I? Well, it's,
Wow, you're falling apart.
Have you never hit on a chick? Come on, Ronnie, you're gorgeous. You'd be raking them in if you stand still and keep your mouth shut.
What do you mean, keep my mouth shut? Anyway, I don't need a woman in my life right now.
This man has been defeated soundly.
Besides, hitting on a woman is hardly chivalrous. Love between a man and a woman should be nurtured from a place of...
And And stop right there. I get the feeling this is gonna be one of those long confessions. Ronnie, we'll talk later. In the meantime, to answer your question, we were investigating the void, and some people got attacked by demons. We stepped in to lend a helping hand.
Gyp's agents were trying to protect the civilians as well, but... it looks like they don't have enough manpower to devote to this. I think they're too busy dealing with Arcturus.
They're different from the previous Gyps.
I thought so too. Gyps in the previous world never seemed to care about the civilians.
They even constructed a field clinic for victims of demon attacks. They're definitely different this time around. Almost friendly, you know? Like they got the best interests of the people in mind. Maybe it's got something to do with the new chief. Makes you think, right? Miyako-chan did jump in and save our butts from Arcturus. She even got hurt doing it. Pretty selfless, if you ask me.
Yeah. But, on the other hand, she set up secret labs to store the Triangulum rather than destroying them. And she's using us and Psyduke as pawns in some elaborate scheme.
And, yeah.
Huh? She helped spread Nicaea? My god. Are you saying Gyps is behind the rise in demons?
Wait, they're creating a demon crisis, and then they're the ones dealing with the crisis? I don't get it.
I'm right there with you. Gyps' actions are always in shades of gray. Somehow, they're both good and evil. On one hand, they're defending civilians. On the other, they're intentionally spreading the demons. What's going on?
Tell me about it. I wonder what Miyako-chan's plan is.
No clue. I've got a lot of questions for her, if we ever get a chance to talk to Chief Miyako directly. But first, we've got to figure out how to deal with Arcturus, and how to get to the Akasha Stratum.
Right. Those are the big-ticket items right now.
Let me know if you or the others find anything out. We're gonna keep checking up on the shelters and investigating the void. See you later.
You know, the longer Miyako doesn't tell me what her intentions are, the more and more it's probably just gonna be, I was a good guy all along, and the more I will be disappointed by that development. Never been a big fan of those stories where the character doesn't tell you the thing, so you do something that would go against them, and it probably would have worked out better if they told you. Unless it's not that, and in that case, I will give her a nice hat and a burrito.
Hey, over here!
No.
This is terrible.
Oh, hello. I know, right? Terrible stuff.
Hey, you don't even know what I'm talking about yet. Seriously, this is bad news.
What?
We're looking into how much further it's gone. And it's not just Yokohama. Chiba's gone too.
It's out of control. Tokyo's about all that's left, and we've already lost parts of that.
It's like day 7 in Polaris' world.
You got that right. I think it's about the same level of damage. Arcturus really wants us gone.
Things are going from bad to worse to even worse. We can't defeat Arcturus, and we have no idea how to get to the Akasha Stratum to get Yamato back. What are we supposed to do?
Calm down, Ai. We have to keep it together.
But
We just have to do what we can. Take every problem in its turn. First, we get to the Akasha Stratum. Then we beat the crap out of Arcturus. I know it's a crisis, and everything...
you're right. Sorry, I got a little caught up.
Don't worry, girls, I got this.
Are you trying to cheer me up? We're gonna look into the void a little more, and then check in at the shelters. We'll see you guys soon.
See ya.
Hey, we got to rank 3. Wonderful. I was waiting for it to say that I ranked up with Hina so I could say go away. I was very disappointed in that. Let's see what's going on with you.
Just go find me some Frank Hertz tubes. You can find them
What?
lying around anywhere. Go fetch me some real quick. Shoo, shoo.
Well, I mean, we don't really have the time for that. Besides, Fumi, aren't you supposed to be looking for a way to the Akasha Stratum?
I'm totally sidetracked at the moment. I'm just taking a breather, don't fret. I'm counting on you, Mako. I'll find a way to the stratum as soon as you bring me those tubes. Oh, hey there.
Oh, hi. Could you do me a big favor and talk some sense into her? She's being selfish, and she won't listen.
Good luck, Makoto.
Do you believe your words will affect the outcome of this event?
Not you, too.
Fumi, may I have a moment?
Hey, Otome. Why the serious look?
You took saline from the examination room, didn't you?
Oh, that? I'm gonna use it for an experiment. It's important for after I extract the test subject's brain.
Brain?
Don't worry, it's not human.
Anyways, there are people who really need it. Please be sure to return it. Oh, and Fumi, you haven't eaten yet, have you?
Give me a break. I'm on a roll right now, so let me experiment.
Unacceptable. You'll get sick right when we need you the most if you keep this up.
Just one more day, then I'll eat or whatever.
Fumi?
But if I stop now, human progress may fall behind by 3,000 years.
What was that?
4,000 years? Ugh, fine. I just have to eat something, right? Can't keep living unless it takes in nutrients. What kind of stupid body is this? If my research falls behind because of this, you're going to have to apologize to all mankind, Otome.
Well, mankind will just have to wait. Off you go.
Thanks, Otome. Even Fumi can't say no to you. Well, I must get back. I'm still searching for a way to get to the Akasha Stratum.
Take care, Mako. That Fumi. Always causing trouble.
You're tougher than either of them.
Do you really think so? Well, you know Fumi and Mako are so unique. You need someone like me to get between them and balance things out. Still, I'll become a ferocious demon if I have to in order to keep everybody healthy. Oh, I guess demon is a bit too close for comfort for us, huh?
A
You be sure
little.
to tell me if you don't feel well, okay?
Hey, what's happening?
I'm okay. Just a bit anemic. I guess I'm a little tired. Everybody else is probably tired too. This is when doctors need to be at the top of their game. I should get going. I need to make sure Fumi's really eating.
Well, she's doing quite well. Getting her up to rank 4 like that. Hold on, we have free battles and character events. Alright, let's see what Fumi's doing after she had her lunch. Is that going to explode?
I suppose there's a chance the electrical components might ignite and chain react with the chemicals in the... No, it's negligible. Why? Are you interested in it? Curiosity is the heart of scientific advancement, after all. This is the machine for outputting patterns of memory engrams to external storage, Prototype 1. It's just a proof of concept, though, so an improvised unit is good enough for now.
Are you slacking off?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not slacking off. It's It's been scientifically proven that the human brain is better able to function if given small breaks. So, anyways. On the topic of why did you decide to make something this ingenious, Fumi?
No, that was...
I've seen a lot of stuff in this world. All of that has made me remember that memory is rather unreliable. And if memory itself is unreliable, then any theory that the world is based on subjectivity is also unreliable.
It's normal to forget some things.
Of course, the memory's ambiguous nature is an important defense mechanism for humanity. What I'm talking about right now is how the state of memory itself is unreliable. Like how our memories can be completely overhauled or completely erased. Ugh, don't you hate it when that happens? And yet it does. We've experienced such things firsthand. So that's what started me thinking. What if we could save our memories externally? If we managed to do that, we'd be able to retrieve our memories instantaneously should our minds ever be erased or rewritten.
Wouldn't a video be just as good?
No, that wouldn't be just as good at all. We couldn't record the qualia, the very nature of how things seem or feel to us individually. The thought experiment of Mary's Room by Frank Jackson would be a good example. This may sound like it should be categorized under philosophy, and that would be close, but not entirely accurate. It originally stands between the properties of dualism or a neutral monism.
That statement makes sense.
Exactly. So, that's my point.
Just lying every time to her always works.
I want my memory data to be able to reproduce that sense of qualia, individual understanding. I guess if I had to explain it to someone less intelligent than myself, I'd say it was a backup of the soul. This machine is our first step in challenging the hard problem of consciousness. Although, suppose we were able to create this perfect backup data and save those memories. If the auxiliary storage itself is composed of matter, then it cannot transcend worlds during a regression like the ones we've been through. So ultimately, I'd like to conceptualize this memory data and save it on the Akashic record. In the meantime, my test subject should be arriving at any moment.
Is it gonna be Jungo?
Yo, Fumi!
Oh no!
Can you really make me smarter?
I need to not look at the screen so I don't end up reading it ahead by accident, because that was good.
Yep, I really can. Fumi Kano doesn't lie.
Wait a sec. What's that giant machine for? Are you sure this is gonna be okay?
It'll be fine. I definitely considered the effects this could have on the human body. Although we are going to connect your brain to this machine, so surgery will be necessary. Oh, it's no big deal. You'll just need to try and pull off the bald look for a while.
Oh no!
Surgery? Hold up!
Fumi, is it true Daichi needs surgery? I gathered the tools and prepped the OR.
Hey, Otome. We've been waiting for you. Let me just go and set up.
Actually, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to get smarter. I am totally content at this level of not the sharpest star in the shed.
The what?
See ya.
The what?
Fumi, is Daichi all right?
Damn, the twit got away. I underestimated his intelligence level. If I drug him and keep him in a state of partial consciousness while I get everything set up... Wait a second. Are you free at the moment? You are, right? You are, for sure.
They gotta be at a meeting, actually. She always tries to do this to me, but I always escape. KZ can't be contained. Oh god, there's still more with her. Let's see.
Huh? Did you need something?
Are you doing your job?
Job? Oh, the Akasha Stratum. Nope, I'm completely sidetracked at the moment. My plans to convert memory to data and forge a backup had to be scrapped entirely. If we were to actually convert all memories into a data stream, we'd be sure to run into capacity issues. Even if we could create accurate data packets from brain signals, I don't know that we'd be able to recreate the corresponding feelings. I even thought about tracing the reactions through the amount of intracerebral substances secreted, but I guess feelings don't work that way. I'm going to have to restart from the basic theory level. Can I even convert memory into data? There, question answered. If there's nothing else, you can go away now.
Why are you getting all so worked up?
Because I'm a scientist. As a scientist, my memory is my one and only weapon. It's the coalescence of all our knowledge, our thoughts and theories and inklings. But now, there's a chance I might lose it. Or have it rewritten by some godstar with a grudge. And I don't like that might factor. I don't like it one bit. I mean, what is that about? I don't want to be stuck with something so uncertain.
I understand now.
Oh, I know. If I can't create a database, I'll just have to use some other method. What if I took existing information from the Akashic record and processed that data in real time? If I went with that, perhaps I'd be able to use a similar structure to the demon summoning app. I'll need an AI powerful enough to process a flabbergastingly enormous amount of data. It'd have to be constructed in the theory stages. Ugh, that'll never work. This is so frustrating.
Wow. What's really bothering you?
Nobody knows what's going to happen to the world after this. There just isn't enough time. Haven't you heard me blabber on for long enough? Leave, you're in my way.
Yeah, you're a big poopy woman.